Greetings viewers and welcome to another eye-rolling edition. This edition is talking about a theory I sort of toyed with last week myself, and then the journalist Tim Pool actually voiced the same theory. And in case you don't know who Tim Pool is, he's an independent journalist. He won an award for his work covering Occupy Wall Street. And, he's very measured, he's very even-handed, he's very conscientious. And, of course, for those above reasons, people like the Southern Poverty Law Centre have begun labelling him as far-right. Since Trump has been elected, we've all heard the story about Russia hacking the US presidential election and being behind rigging the votes, and it's a solid diet of Russia did X, Y, Z, especially from Hillary supporting outlets like CNN. The mainstream media are obsessed with the idea that Russia rigged the presidential election in favour of Trump, but what I think there's a possibility that the opposite could have happened. What if they were rigging in favour of Hillary Clinton?
So there were many ads bought based in Russia. Now, Facebook didn't publicly release that it was bought by the Troll House, but it has been reported by the New York Times and some other outlets that this is the Russian Troll House linked to the Russian government buying these ads. One of these ads was supporting Black Lives Matter and was targeting Baltimore and Ferguson. According to the news, it was intended to support Black Lives Matter, but also kind of portray them as a threat.
I mean, it's not so hard to imagine. It's a fait accompli, if you like. It's a bait and switch, which has always been common in kinds of military tactics. I've used this example often, and in previous videos I've even used clips from Star Wars in reference to Emperor Palpatine. But Emperor Palpatine is a perfect example of the Machiavellian art of manipulating the political situation around you.
I am the Senate.
Hack the DNC for them to back Hillary and using intimidation tactics for Hillary against Bernie Sanders. And of course, the huge divisions we're seeing in America, it's being dubbed a cultural civil war by many. What better way to disrupt your age-old enemy from the inside than by causing division while deflecting where you really sowed the seeds of division by turning the spotlight on the opponent?
Since you started the whole wrestling video thing, what are your thoughts about what has happened since then? I mean, CNN went after you and has threatened to expose the identity of a person they said was responsible for it. I'd like your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I think what CNN did was unfortunate for them. As you know now, they have some pretty serious problems. They have been fake news for a long time. They've been covering me in a very dishonest way.
In this case, the Hillary camp blaming Donald Trump, when really Putin and the government agencies around him were hacking Hillary's.
The racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic, Islamophobic, you name it.
One of the major bones of contention around the election is the fact that Hillary allegedly won the popular vote, whereas Trump was elected through the Electoral College. Perhaps Russia rigged the voting in a way that made Hillary win the popular vote. It would cause it would cause much more dissent within the country, and it has.
One, two, three, fuck the bourgeoisie! 4, 5, 6, fuck the bourgeoisie!
We've seen Antifa march through cities, trash the localities they're protesting in. We've seen violence even to the point of death. I mean, when in Charlottesville, we saw a far-right extremist plough his car into a group of Antifa protesters. We've seen a Democrat supporter open fire on Republican congressmen practicing for a baseball game. It was only luck in that scenario that no one was killed there. And of course, by saying Donald Trump benefited from Russia, it sows the seeds of hatred against him even more, because people are calling him Putin's puppet and other kind of slurs. You know, so it's destabilising the presidency. It's very hard. I think there's some legitimacy in the fact that Russia could have hacked the elections, but did it the opposite way round than people believe it to be. I think he hacked it on behalf of Hillary to sow unease in America. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments, and please remember to like, share and subscribe, and remember, don't roll your eyes too much. They may fall out of your head.